Hi, welcome to Launch Tabletop. This is Eris. Today we're going to be looking at how to upload your files to LaunchLab once you have your die lines and artwork as die lines placed in your artwork and your artwork as you want it. So first of all, we're going to upload a file for our tuck box. Now please note, all the files I'm uploading are just for information purposes. I haven't actually made real artwork for this game. This is just obviously a sample to show the process. So here's a couple of ways we can do it. We can click on Upload Your Artwork, which is underneath the Download Template button, or we can go over to the Upload tab. Both of them will take you to this screen. So then if we click on the Upload Artwork button, it will bring up our file navigation menu for our operating system. I'm on a Mac, so this is what I see. So I'm going to click on the box. Now it will take a few seconds to upload and verify, slower depending on your internet connection and the size of your file. If you have a lot of images, like photos or artwork, illustrated artwork in there that's large files, then it will take a lot longer. Same as if the system is very full and a lot of people are uploading files, then it'll also take longer. Alright, so in this case it's telling us that it's a green tick, it's completed and it's all okay, but I know that I want to check my files. So we can do that a couple of ways. We can click on Revise Art Files and that'll just take us straight back to upload, or we could have just clicked on the Upload tab as well. Either will work. So I want to check the report just to make sure that there's no problems with my file. So let's open that up. And I can see there's some orange kind of color here, so I'm going to look at what that is. And it's a warning telling me that the text is smaller than 5 point. So there's some text over here, and it is obviously smaller than 5 point according to this warning. And I know for a fact it is smaller than 5 point because I made it that way. So what the point of this example is to show you that any warnings that you get in your report are things to take note of and make a decision about whether or not they're acceptable or unacceptable for what you're wanting to do. From the perspective of LaunchLab and Launch Tabletop for printing, they are things that we can print, they're fine, but they just create a little bit more uncertainty in the result for you. So for instance, in this case, text below 5 point just might be difficult to read. And so we don't obviously recommend that. For other types of warnings, it might be to do with how the color is going to turn out, or any number of things. There's quite a few things. We will have an article on Spacecamp listing the types of warnings at some point. We don't have it ready just yet. So if you do have any questions, though, reach out to our team and we can clarify if you've gotten a warning that you don't understand what it means. So in this case, though, it's just that the font size is smaller, and I know that, and I'm okay with that. So what I can do for this one is just not do anything, leave the file, it's fine. If I did want to change my artwork, then all I would do is update my artwork in my layout software, which for me is Adobe InDesign, and then I would replace the file. And then I'd go to completed. So that is what you do with that's what it looks like if it goes okay and you have a warning. Now we're going to show you here with the cards. So I'm just going to go to upload, and I'm going to upload here. I'm going to upload this card file that I prepared earlier. So just keep in mind that large files can take several minutes to validate. Because the validation is happening on our server, you are able to shut down or leave the browser and do something else while it's working and come back to it later, and it'll be there for you. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this has come up saying file verification failed. So I'm going to check the report to find out what that happened, like what the problem was. If I open up this one, just zoom in a bit, we can see that it's saying die line is missing and I've got the incorrect number of pages. And there's a sample here with my very fancy artwork. So what these two issues are telling me is that the die line is the template file that you downloaded previously and is intended to go on your artwork, and the die lines is how the printers know to line everything up and make sure it's all in the correct place and all that, all that kind of detail to get it correct. So the die lines are critical to be in your file. So you need to make sure you include them. The other one is incorrect page count. Now, your template file will also tell you the expected number of pages. So if I just close this, another way to check it for this one is it says the quantity of cards is 54 just here. So I know that I actually need 54 pages in the PDF because that would be one page for every card. And I didn't have enough, I had one. So that's obviously a problem. So I can fix my artwork, which fortunately for me, I have already done. So if I click on this file and upload it. So you just want to, any fails that come through are issues that mean that we cannot print the document as intended. So you'll need to address them. Again, if you have concerns about that or you don't know the right way to do it, then please reach out to our team and follow any kind of support directions that are given to you, and hopefully it'll be resolved. Okay, so here we go. This file has come up. I've now got a green tick. It's telling me it is fine. So I'm going to click check the report just to double check. I feel like it's always a good idea to check the report, even if you've got a green tick, just in case there's a warning that you've missed. So in this case, it's saying 0 errors, 0 warnings. So this artwork is acceptable, even though it's just a blue dot. How fancy is that? So that's great. I'm going to upload the card backs, and for this little demonstration I'm going to use the same file. Obviously for your project you would probably have different artwork for the front and the back. It would be an unusual game that had exactly the same artwork on the front and the back, but hey, maybe that's your challenge as a game designer, is to make a game that does that and make it fun. So this is just going to do its usual verifying procedure. And as I said before, it can take time. Okay, here we go. So once both files have gotten the green tick, it will automatically move to completed. Now we still have that option to go back and check our report, so I'll just double check that one. Now obviously it's the same file I did before, so it says it's all correct and there's no warnings and no errors. The other thing I just want to quickly mention, which I didn't say before, is on these report files it also shows you the date that you uploaded, the file name, and what it was checking for, all the main kind of criterion. So that can be useful if you are trying to find a problem later on, like if you've encountered a warning or an issue or an error issue and you just need to track down what's happened. That can be useful. All right, so these are both completed, so that's wonderful. So that's all I need to show you today. I don't have a rule sheet artwork prepared, so I can't show you that one being uploaded, and we're going to do more videos on the rest of the process. So I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.